Sage here. CoD campaigns have always been overshadowed by its multiplayer brothers. But as a semi diagnosed autist with no friends, I've always found comfort in sitting down with a good campaign. I've played the original Modern Warfare 2 and 3, all of the Black Ops, Ghost, Advanced Warfare, the most recent Modern Warfare 2. Hell, I've even played the Call of Duty 3 campaign on PS2, most of which I've done on Veteran, so when it comes to campaigns, I would say I know a thing or two. And while I do have Black Ops 2 and Ghost in the 2 and 3 spots in my favorite CoD campaign list, there's one that is stuck in my mind ever since I played it, featuring some of the best gameplay, storytelling, and set pieces in the franchise. Modern Warfare 2019. Now, before we get into the first mission, I want to talk about the game that came out before the remake, Black Ops 4. The reason I bring up this bastard child of a game is because it released with no campaign. Yep. Apparently it got scrapped pretty deep into the development of the game, and after some reports came out regarding it, I'm disappointed we never got to see it since it seems like they had some pretty cool ideas. With that out of the way, how does the story of Modern Warfare 2019 hold up after over 5 years? Originally, I was gonna talk over the introduction, but I think it's best if I just let it play out.
Our war is not for our fate. We fight to remove all foreign power from our soil.
We are Al-Qatala.
We are the killers. We fight without sorrow. We wage war without sympathy. This is the only way to live and die a true soldier.
Yeah, talk about an introduction. COD is no stranger to terrorist attacks. Missions like No Russian and Davis Family Vacation shows that, but they were pretty over the top. This this felt grounded. Something that could really happen, and just talking about it sends shivers down my spine. COD was back, and it wasn't playing around. We then cut to 24 hours earlier as we are introduced to our first protagonist, CIA agent Alex Keller, General George Norris, and Station Chief Kate Laswell.
Echo 3-1 to Charlie 2 actual.
Go for actual.
LZ is in sight.
Looks like our boys are right on time, Colonel.
Roger 3-1. Hitman teams are locked and loaded for assault. You are green to go.
Colonel, we may have a problem.
Too late, Laswell. We're live.
Not until I say so. Watch it at 3-1, how copy?
Station Chief Laswell, send traffic.
General Barkov has sent a new shipment of chlorine gas to his depot. But his mercs are prepping to move the chems into Urzikstan via convoy tonight. You're still clear to engage, but live fire on Russian military is prohibited. We cannot have an international incident.
We then rappel into a forest with a group of Marine raiders and make our way through it. One of the cooler parts of this game are these slower paced fire team based missions. It honestly feels tactical as fuck to play, and I'm glad the game embraces it more as we move through it. We run into two guards, and after taking them out, we make our way out to a ledge as we get an overlook on the train depot.
Echo 3-1 to Blue Viking 5. Call for fire. Stand by for target confirmation.
Copy 3-1. Viking standing by.
Let's recce the area and make sure there's no Russian army down there. Vehicle coming in the main gate.
Medium transport truck.
Transport for the gas. Vehicles on the move.
Patrol vehicle. Contractors.
Security. Good targets. No Russian military presence. Call it in, CIA.
Blue Viking 5, this is Echo 3-1. Troops in the open, south gate. You are cleared hot.
Roger, 3-1. Target acquired. Weapons free in 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Echo 3-1. Good effect on target.
If you weren't sure what it was those jets just dropped, it was white phosphorus. You know, the thing that's regulated in war because it burns hot as hell and is impossible to put out, and it sticks to you and can reignite after days. Yeah. Activision actually caught flack for this, and their defense was, well, it's war. Which, I mean, yeah, but white phosphorus is pretty fucked up, man. And I guess as long as if you don't realize what it does to real people, I guess it's okay. Beginning to push into the entrance of the train yard, we take down a couple more guards and are greeted with the results of the strike we called in not too long ago.
Put them out of their misery.
Yeah, this white phosphorus shit is no joke. And while we don't get to see a lot of it, just based on these two guys, I think we get the picture.
Now.
Element of surprise is not on our side, boys. Stay frosty. Stay sharp. We're blind on this breach.
This is where we run into our first combat segment. Now, I'm playing this on realistic, which is just veteran without the HUD, and anyone who's played a COD campaign on veteran knows. I only showed a handful of deaths, but you get the idea. Veteran is known for being hard. The fight in the train yard is actually pretty cool. There's an MG nest, and you have to suppress it in order to get opening to dive from cover to cover. I know it's not the most intricate thing in the world, but it's a nice touch. After dying a few more times, the MG nest is taken care of as the mercs retreat into a warehouse located behind the train yard. Also, for anyone who hasn't put 1,500 hours into this game, this is the map Gunrunner. All the COD campaigns have multiplayer maps that correlate to them, so I'll be going through and letting you know which maps relate to which campaign missions. Since the gas is most likely stored in here, we put on our gas mask and begin to infiltrate the warehouse when suddenly...
Do this. What?
They killed the power.
Go bright light. On me.
It's pitch black in here.
Going through the warehouse in pitch black with nothing but flashlights, we run into a couple more enemies, and when we finally turn the power back on...
Let's get the power up. Shed some light, find this gas. Light's coming on.
Power's up.
Hey! We got a problem. These guys are Russian army.
Spetsnaz.
3-1 Watcher. Barkov's hired guns or Spetsnaz. We got Russian army KIA. We need to bug out now.
After realizing we need the GTFO, we test the barrels to see if it's the gas, and when it tests positively, we load up and begin heading to exfil. Mission accomplished.
All stations, we are Oscar Mike to the RV. Watch your sectors.
Good work, Alex. Rally at the hook point for egress. Watcher to 3-1, how copy? Alex, you
I got you, 3-1.
Shit.
Who the fuck is this?
Sige, answer. Mano Rusi. Marines. Amitan. Lazim nitarak. Faran.
Echo 3-1 to Watcher.
Alex, what happened?
Terrorist attack. Multiple Marines KIA. Gas stolen. We need evac now.
Roger. Tracking multiple Russian forces headed your way. Sit tight. We're pushing to you for fast exfil. Watcher out.
This operation is now compartmentalized.
What the hell does that mean?
Means you no longer have clearance, Colonel.
Those are my Marines. We need a QRF in there right now.
That's not advisable.
And that is not your call.
Colonel, Laswell.
General, my men...
Norris, give us a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
We've got a situation. The Kremlin has suspended all deconfliction channels. The Sixth Fleet is pushing into the Black Sea, and chemical weapons are now in the wild. Your fingerprints are all over this, Laswell. Fix it.
General, right now intelligence is our best weapon.
We've tried intelligence. Get me a better weapon.
John.
Laswell.
Where are you?
Occupied.
I've got a problem.
Russians?
Word travels fast. Chemical weapons have fallen into terrorist hands. They could be anywhere. Paris, New York.
London.
When can you brief?
We just did.
And that is the first mission in Modern Warfare 2019. An amazing introduction and a hell of a setup for the next mission. Definitely one of the better first missions in CoD. Well, that's the video. I appreciate you watching. I'm hoping to start turning out videos faster, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of those. Also, like the video. Mainly because I'll know who doesn't like the video, so keep that in mind. Anyway, that's all for this one. See you in the next one.
Yeah, we don't get angry, we don't get even. We don't talk about beef by the way that I mentioned I just turned vegan. I need the pagans breathing so they can see my new Top Boy season. I need the pagans alive so they can all see that it's still my time. I don't know why they act tough online. I see them outside and they ain't say nada. As soon as you say on site, we looking for you like some vintage Prada. Looking for you like some archive pieces. Jealousy in the ends. They hate when you become successful, but in the trenches we were all friends. How long